Sorry about the delay getting on here. I'm actually just finished up an appointment. And I got out and like the sun was like glaring in my eyes. So I had to relocate my vehicle in the parking lot. So I got that, got that straightened out now. So lighting's about best as it's going to get, I think. So we'll just have to roll with it. Hope y'all are doing well this morning. I'm doing pretty good. Had a good night's sleep last night. Hung out with my mom last night. We watched Tyler Perry's Boo, Medea series. That was pretty funny. Love it. Watch it every year. It's kind of like a tradition. Hydrated, y'all. Cheers. If you're drinking anything this morning. Yo, good morning, Hannah. How you doing? All right, so I'm going to go get started, y'all. So I want to welcome everybody to the Daily Reader podcast, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here daily at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 days a week. Well, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for future video updates and podcast episodes. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, I got up this morning myself around, what time was it? Around 7:30, maybe closer to about 7:30 this morning. All right, so go ahead and find a stopping point in whatever you have going on this morning, and then get to a place, safe place, where you can be comfortable for the relaxation portion of the podcast. Yeah, I hear you on that. I feel that. I'm not really a morning person either, but I get up, and right now I got the way I have my schedule set up. I get up around 7:30 or so. I worked a job before. I had to get up at 4:45, so believe me, 7:30 is not too early. It's too early, maybe too early for you, but there's a whole lot earlier. It could be a whole lot worse, right? So all right, so we're gonna go ahead this morning. We're gonna start off with gratitude this morning, y'all. So just take a moment, think of something that you're grateful for, and just bring it up in your mind, and then just focus on it. Allow the actual feeling of gratitude to come up in the body. Embody that gratitude. It's important. It's a powerful way to start off the day. If you start off your day exercising within 30 minutes of waking up before you eat, that's really powerful as well. You can even just stretch. Get out and stretch. Go for a little short walk, a little jog. This morning I just stretched. Did some physical therapy on my left shoulder. I have issues about 3 or 4 years. I have to redo my physical therapy or go get some injections. But that's what I did this morning. I'm going to be doing yoga class this evening. But it's a great way to start the day. Then get into gratitude, right? Get into gratitude, read something positive as well. So that's what we're doing on here, right? We do the gratitude and we do the positive readers on here. I guess I could even incorporate the morning stretches or workout as well if I chose to do that on here. So something I have to think about. Probably not though, because some mornings I just straight over to the YMCA and do a workout over there. So I don't want to be videoing. Usually it's me, but all kinds of people around me when I do like a workout class. So that'd be pretty challenging to do, especially live. I've done some shorts on here and some other videos about working out and exercising and stuff though. So y'all can check those out if you want to. All right, let's go ahead. I'll tell you what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my mom. spending time with her yesterday. We got to have a really good, really enjoyable time together watching that movie. So it was fun to hang out with her and the dogs and the cats. And I stayed at my mom's house last night and spent the night with her. So it's always an enjoyable experience. And spend all the time you can with your loved ones, because we never know how long they're going to be here, right? Nobody's promised tomorrow, but our loved ones are older, obviously, than us, and you just never know, right? So take that time to cherish as many moments as you can with your loved ones. So that's mine. If y'all want to share what you're grateful for down below, you can just drop it down in the comments, so myself and others can see it. Then we'll get ready to go ahead and get started, y'all, with our relaxation process. So go ahead and just close your eyes if it's comfortable for you to do so. Hey, just take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Continue breathing. So allow whatever emotions are going on in the body right now, just accept them for the moment. Whatever thoughts you have, just accept them and just notice them as they come up. You don't have to love them, right? You don't have to love the thoughts and the emotions you're having. Just accept them. Just allow them to be. Don't try to fight them. Because what you're feeling is what you're feeling. What you're thinking is what you're thinking, right? But this will bring up an opportunity for awareness. You can just be aware of what you're thinking. Be aware of how you're feeling right now in the moment. Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. So today we're just going to do this body process. So noticing your thoughts and noticing your emotions. Not really thinking anything right now myself. I was a minute ago. A friend of mine and my mom called me. Just thinking I need to call them back in a little while, but for now, just let that go. Thoughts already came, so I just kind of let it pass. And just make a mental note. You don't want to tie up your head all day long, right, with thoughts. I've learned that takes a lot of energy. Same thing with trying to fight your emotions, fight your feelings. Just let them be, right? You're spending, so many of us spend too much time trying to manage all our thoughts, manage all our emotions, and not manage. What I mean by manage is actually control or push away. There we go. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say push away our thoughts, push away our emotions. Try not to feel what we're feeling. And that takes a lot of energy. So it's better just to accept it, accept our feelings, accept our thoughts. And for me, you just notice your thoughts long enough, you're like, this is just a bunch of rumination. Like, why am I doing all this? So eventually I just decided, like, hey, you know what, I'm going to put a stop to that. But it kind of happened. It's really, for me, more naturally. Uh, Thinking and worried about the future or regretting the past. I just realized a lot of that was pointless, y'all, and that's kind of what got me to where I'm at now, which is a pretty still mind. My mind stays pretty still. Uh, I don't really tend to have a whole lot of thoughts. Which to me, that's a powerful place to be because it gives me my energy back, my power back. It's not wasted or squandered. Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Oh, get a good stretch in. It's nice. You can also notice any sensations in your body, like an itch, like my nose is itching right now. I'm choosing to scratch it. And when you do that, you need to be conscious of doing it. Say, I'm going to be conscious of my itch and choose to scratch it. Because everything's a choice, y'all. Whether we realize it or not, it's a choice. And whether it's conscious or unconscious, we can always make it more conscious if it is unconscious. Choices, decisions. That way we learn to respond to life and not react to life out of unconscious past behaviors, past patterns. And then we can create some new patterns for ourselves without being run on autopilot all the time. Because a lot of stuff we do is autopilot. We're basically just walking around. We're basically walking around habits is what people really are. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. We're walking around. 95% of what we do is based on habit and past programming, past experiences. But we do this to be more conscious, okay? The meditation we're doing right now for the relaxation process, breathing exercise, is going to help us become more consciously aware of what we're doing on a regular basis, like what we're thinking on a regular basis, what we're feeling on a regular basis, and then also what we're doing on a regular basis. And then that can also cause us to either accept it, we can continue to accept what we're doing, or we can make changes to what we're doing if we want to make changes to change our lives or something in our lives. It's either not supported anymore. To me, I noticed a little bit of a feeling of uneasiness in the body. I had some gratitude, then it turned into uneasiness. For now, I think it's back to just peace. Calm sense of peace in my body right now. So it could change, right? It could change, it can morph. Not having any thoughts right now. Excuse me, all allergies starting to bother me a little bit. Take me an allergy pill real quick, I think. Alright, so we're about to go into prayer here shortly. Today we're going to do the acceptance prayer. If y'all haven't heard it before, many of y'all going to find this is a very powerful prayer and something to strive to live by. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and let's take one more breath. Just lighting a little bit here. My camera a little bit. I wonder if it'll let me zoom in. Oh yeah, it will actually while I'm live here. That's cool. I didn't realize that. That would be cool. Zoom in just a tad bit here. Alright, so go ahead and take one more breath. Finish up our relaxation process. So take it in deep through the nose. Deep as you can. And then on the exhale, let it out audibly, releasing any other stress or tension you might be holding on into in the body. Inhale and exhale. And prayer. Acceptance is the answer to all of my problems today. When I am disturbed, it is because I find some person, place, thing, or situation, some fact of my life unacceptable to me, and I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it is supposed to be in this moment. Nothing, absolutely nothing happens in God's world by mistake. Until I can accept my alcoholism, drug addiction, shopping addiction, sex or porn addiction, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my financial situation, my diabetes, my cancer, whatever, y'all. You can put anything you want to plug in there. It don't really matter. I could not stay sober unless I accept life completely on life's terms. I cannot be happy. I need to concentrate not so much on what needs to be changed in the world as on what needs to be changed in me and my attitudes. Y'all let that soak in just a minute. Simmer in that. It'd be pretty transformative if we just really get that, right? If I just really get that, pray it, get it. You can look it up online if y'all want to know, or if anybody wants it, I'll send it to you too. The acceptance prayer. So let me know. Comment. You can comment down below, or you can send me a message, and I'll get it to you. All right, y'all. So we're going to be doing today's reading is October the 15th. Yeah, the sun that way is not. Should be okay there. I used to spend a lot of time doing nothing. I watched the world pass by as I berated myself for not accomplishing anything. When I did take action, it was often a reaction. I reacted impulsively and compulsively to the words and behaviors of everyone around me. It seemed as though I was always ricocheting off two walls, one marked as inactive and the other marked as reactive. I use Al-Anon tools to work on these character defects. To stop reacting, I use the slogan, "How important is it?" and Tradition 12's suggestion of placing principles above personalities. The Serenity Prayer slogan, "Let it begin with me," and the 11th step help me to transform dreams into reality by choosing my actions wisely. I need to remember to cultivate a balance between action and inaction. Impulsiveness can be as much as a trap as immobility. I avoid this by praying to my higher power for guidance before I take action. It is important to wait, to be inactive until I feel that guidance. It helps me to remember that a period of inner waiting and preparation, what I used to call doing nothing, takes place before I can realize which actions to take. When my higher power and I are ready, everything falls into place in a way that never could have happened had I acted alone. Thought for the day: my higher power's guidance suggests it's best to leave decisions about my times of rest, preparation, and action up to God's infinitely perfect sense of timing. I will realize that even in doing nothing about my problems, I am actively practicing the Al-Anon idea. That's from the book One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, page 143. It's good, y'all. Similar to what we was talking about earlier, we really become, the more we do our breathing exercises and relaxation process, the more that I become aware of this reality around me, reality inside of me, how I'm feeling, like it mentioned here, actions, what actions I'm taking, and maybe what actions I would like to take instead, or to continue taking the same actions that I'm taking. That's always possible too, right? If the actions are working that I'm taking, they're supportive, then I can continue doing that. If I'm not, at least it gives me that awareness, right? It gives me that awareness to really be able to see what actions I'm taking and what maybe something I might want to change. I want to change in my life. And being still and knowing that I am God, right? That's what it says in the Bible. Not saying I'm God, right? Don't get confused on that, but be still and know that God is God. And I believe I'm connected to God, part of God. Talks about reactive. Instead of being reactive, I can be active and respond instead of reactive, right? That's because being reactive and just that's more of an unconscious kind of a programmed pattern that I lived in the past, and just unconsciously, right? Just unconsciously just jump into that decision. Somebody cuts me off in traffic, just bam, going from 0 to 10 in like 2 seconds, chewing somebody out, cussing somebody out, blowing the horn, whatever, right? That's more of a reactive response versus I can just sit here, just be with it, be with the feelings. Maybe I got angry. If I did get angry, just sit there and say, okay, just allow that anger, allow it to come up, and don't fight it or anything. Don't say, oh, it's wrong. Don't judge it. Just let it come up and then it'll pass. It'll pass after a few minutes. That's what I've realized. If we just continue to allow our emotions to flow through us, we don't have to try to control them, in my experience. Just let them come up. We can control them. Don't get me wrong, we can. I believe I can control my emotions. I can control my thoughts. I can stop my thoughts, right? I can stop my emotions if I choose to, right? I can numb out, whatever, right? Escape, all kinds of things, ways and things to do there. What I realized, if I just allow my emotions and just feel my emotions just to come up, just let them be, then they'll pass. The ones that are not supportive to me will pass. So I don't have to fight them, right? Don't have to fight them. Don't have to push them down. Don't have to reject them, anything like that. So, yeah, good stuff. So, that's pretty much what I got out of today's reading, today's relaxation process. If y'all have anything to share, as always, you're welcome to leave it down below. Yeah, this is, I'm going to just do another quick glance real fast. Impulsiveness. Interesting. It's another way, too, to look at our actions and look at our patterns. Where I'm impulsive or where I don't want to be impulsive, I can actually choose to take the action instead of being impulsive, like go out and buy something. Like, say I want to go buy a shirt, and sometimes I'm real impulsive about buying stuff, and I can be more consciously aware. Hey, do I really need this, right? And sometimes it's fine, right? Have a want, right? Have a want. Do I really want this, or do I not? And then I just take that I don't know, few second pause before I buy something, to really see if it's something I really need or want. And if not, then I probably don't, right? Something just could be just ran on impulse. Or maybe a shopping addiction, right? There's all kinds of, that's just one example. So, appreciate everybody being here today, as always. And you're honoring yourself for showing up. Same thing with me. I'm honoring y'all for being here. I'm also honoring myself, and also helping myself and helping y'all as well. So go ahead and finish it up here, y'all, and I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow morning, once again 10:30 a.m. And as always, y'all, peace and love from my side.